Well, there was this little fella who was obviously little when he was born, but when he was bigger, or older rather, he wasn't much bigger than when he was little. A summit.
That's right, Scrawn. And when this little fella came into the world, his mum had trouble deciding just what to call him. Her first choice was Rex, after a hero, Rex Harrison. But then she thought it sounded a bit too much like a dog's name.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So then she went for Fido, but that was a bit doggish as well, so she couldn't have that one.
No, that's right. So eventually she chose a name which could not in a million years be mistaken for that of a dog. Don't laugh. No, she called him Prince. No, don't laugh.
Anyway, when he was about 16 years old, he had a shag, and he enjoyed it so much that he wrote a slightly infantile song about his exploration into the world of bodily pleasure. It was called Flippin' Heck, that snoggin's good, isn't it? You mother leak of funky babe. Oh no, that's the case, baby. Ow! Ow! Ouch! Ooh. Well, his mum heard this song and she didn't know where to put her face. Pardon the phrase. So she booted him out onto the street.
She did, but within minutes she realised that she shouldn't really have done that, so she went to the front door and tried to call him back.
Prince! Prince, come here, boy! Come on, Prince, good lad! Where are you, Prince? Come on to Mummy! Good boy!
She said.
But he was gone, off to the bright lights of Minneapolis to seek fame and fortune.
And he was about to play his first gig when he spilt a load of Vimto on his shirt and trousers. Well, what could he do? He was on stage in a matter of minutes.
Flippin' heck.
He said.
Let's go on in me Billy Grundys.
And this he did. Dressed only in a duffel coat and purple underpants, he took to the stage and blasted straight into a brand new song, which thankfully was an awful lot better than that first shed of a song he wrote.
Yeah, well, it was a bit better, but it was still about snogging, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ribbit.
Ouch! Drop your drawers and get me on the couch! I'll do it anywhere! I don't care! Ha! Here I come! Watch me bum! Yum, yum, yum! Do it on the road! 'Cause I'm a horny toad!
Ribbit.
And I know!
What's that then? What?
Oh! Oh! Here I come! Watch me bum! Yeah, well, that was great, wasn't it, lad? Dead horny toad. Ooh.
Yeah, well, really horny.
It was really horny, but Prince wasn't satisfied with being as horny as that. He wanted to do a really horny duet, so he decided to draft in the horniest love goddess on earth, Sheena Easton. That can't be right.
Yeah, it is. That's right, now.
It is right. He drafted in Sheena Easton.
Bloody awful, that, wasn't it?
It was, really. But then, in a dead mysterious move, he made the famous Black Album, which was like the Beatles' White Album, except it was black and about snogging.
Yeah, it was, yeah. But it did introduce the public to the new, even more funky Prince, resplendent in its dark funk beats and spooky rhythms.
Ooh. Ah. Show us your buns. Love it. I don't know why I bother with this. I'll never get a bloody leg over. How many albums have I made like this? Bloody useless it is. I don't know what I'm going to do to get myself a beard. Bloody hell. Hey, what a mess, eh? I don't know. You think I'd be a pop star? I get a bit of hanky-panky.
Sad man.
Oh, dear.
Sad man.
Oh, dear. And that didn't work either, unsurprisingly. So he bought an old dog compound in America, Canada, and turned it into his house where he lives today, still making records occasionally, fighting with cats and chasing motorbikes down the street.
And shagging.